What's going on, top producers? Alexander Fazalani here, and today we are going to discuss how to leverage your Instagram for real estate agents. So, Instagram obviously has been around for a long time, right? It's one of the social media platforms that is most popular among real estate agents, and it's mandatory to have if you want to build a personal brand, which I feel like every real estate agent should be doing, right? If you want to build your connection with your audience and actually build a following, Instagram is a great place to go. However, it has changed in regards to its algorithms as of recently. So Reels is where it's at. Pictures will not get you attention as like what they used to do before. However, you can still utilize the platform in order to grow your business and actually stay in contact with your clients and customers, because a lot of people are on these platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Instagram itself has helped us make over 100K in passive organic deals that we got. I believe 2 years ago we made $100,000 in 1 year just solely off of Instagram and Facebook, right? So there's a lot of different strategies that I feel could be improved upon, because most real estate agents, all they do is put their just listed, just sold, under contract, things of that nature, and it doesn't really help their long-term brand development, right? So we're going to talk about some of the strategies we utilize and ways that you can utilize these strategies in order to maximize your Instagram outreach. And it may sound crazy, but it's actually it requires a lot more work than you think, right? So it sounds like, oh wow, people are just gonna come to you passively, but in reality it does require some work. It does require that you show up consistently, and it does require that you put together some strategies, which we're going to share in this video. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to leverage the link in your bio, right? So you want to make sure that this is like a prerequisite. You're going to need to have where you're working, where your niche area is, a little bit about your business and how you provide immense value, and then some type of link that's going to take them to a link tree where they can check out your listings, they can check out your blogs, basically all the value that you can provide to somebody who's looking to potentially move in the area. If you want to check out some business spotlights, they can do that in the link in your bio, right? Because we're all conditioned to kind of look there if we want to get further information about a specific person or a specific service, right? We're conditioned to do it, so obviously you're going to want to have that as well. If you don't have that, you're never going to get any business through Instagram. Don't even try. Just go back to sending SOSs with smokes, or just focus solely on cold calling or whatever it may be, right? So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. The second thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have some type of follow-up strategy, right? So this one can vary, right? So when a lead comes in, you're going to have to basically follow up with that person, similar to like if you were cold calling, or similar to like if you were doing a door knocking campaign, right? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing, except now we're doing it digitally because we're doing it via Instagram, right? So you're going to want to make sure you have a CRM that's going to allow you to follow up and have a specific strategy if they came through your Instagram, okay? So for example, I used to post business spotlights or do some type of business spotlight in a specific area where we would cross-pollinate with other businesses, right? So we're going to talk a little more about the strategy later on in this video, so stay tuned so we can actually go into detail. But that would be like the hook. People will go there, and then maybe they would check out some listings. If they checked out some listings, then I would put them on this buyer's follow-up system where I will call them, text them, email them until they're ready to buy. And then I would put them in my sphere where I would send them listings of the week and things of that nature, so we can stay connected and we can stay in good relationship and good rapport until they are ready, or someone in their family is ready, right? So I actually had a specific strategy. But first, you're going to need some type of CRM, right? The CRMs that I recommend: Lion's Desk, KV Core, Pipedrive, whatever CRM that you're going to utilize. KV Core, in my opinion, is the best one because it's an all-in-one system. It has a website, it has landing pages, it has basically everything you need. If you're not part of like EXP or one of the brokerages that kind of offer KV Core with their platform or with their brokerage subscription, it could cost you a pretty penny, right? So, you might want to go for a cheaper option for now until you save up enough to actually get a system like KV Core, right? So the best CRM is the one you use, and that is going to be detrimental. It's going to be mandatory for your follow-up strategy, all right? So that's number 2. The third thing you're going to want to do is follow the 80-20 content principle that Amanda speaks about which is basically you don't only want to post what you just sold, what you just listed, right? That gets boring and nobody falls in love with a brand like that. Everybody falls in love with someone's personal brand, right? So it's something that, some way that you could connect to your audience, right? So if you like doing CrossFit, you like running, you like, I don't know, hiking, you like whatever you love doing, you should be posting at least once every 4 posts something personal about you, right? You should also be posting one type of business spotlight. Then you can also post just sold, just listed in between, because you obviously you want to show those things off. But you want to follow this 80-20 content principle. If you want to learn more about that, I can put that in the description below, or you could check out Design for Agents. We have a bunch of free education there, and I believe we have a whole webinar just on that. If you want us to redo a webinar or want us to do an updated webinar on the 80-20 content principle, let me know in the comments below. All right, so we have the real estate on the top of the link in your bio. You want to have some type of platform that will support that, where you can convert people, and then you want to follow the 80-20 principle. That's the 3 things that you want to do. The 4th thing that you're going to want to do is a business spotlight series. This is such a powerful thing that I utilize, and I've seen it actually really connect me with locals, right? So one thing that I do is I do a business spotlight where I cross-pollinate with local businesses, local professionals like lawyers, credit specialists, financial advisors, contractors, things of that nature, right? And I connect with them, and then I get their audience as well. So they're seeing me, I'm seeing them, people are following me that are locals, restaurants, cafes, all these people. You want to spotlight all these different local businesses in your particular niche, and then you also want to send that, whether it be a push text message or whether it be email, to your prospects, to your past clients, to your sphere of influence, because that's really going to connect you and make you that expert in that specific area, right? So obviously a listing of the week is also a great alternative if you don't want to constantly make reels about business spotlights and things of that nature. Going live is another option, right? So basically you want to focus on cross-pollinating and becoming a local expert in that area. And if you do that and you follow up and you have your follow-up strategies, you leverage the link in your bio, and you're lastly going to connect with other people that are in that neighborhood by going to geotags and things of that nature and connecting with people, actually reaching out to them, commenting on their stuff, and having them see you and potentially following you. If you do all these things, you're going to have an amazing time utilizing Instagram. But like I said, it's its own hustle, right? And don't go for the followers. Don't worry about you don't need immense followers to actually utilize these strategies to the max, right? You can have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 followers, be like a micro influencer, and still make a lot of money off your Instagram. So there you have it, guys. That is Instagram for real estate agents. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'm an open book. You can also reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. And as always, guys, make sure that you're hustling, you have your strategies in place, and I'll see you guys in the next video.